This is Leo, Atheist at Large, here in Chicago with a bit of news. In just about an hour, the RRS and Way of the Masters debate will be aired at abc.com. I just followed some links and found the feed, a partial feed, at the RRS website. They want to promote ABC for getting the hits for this, which is a extremely rational and common sense idea. For them to put it on their site, they would be missing an awful lot of people that would just deny going to their site just because of their faith and not seeing what happened. It may be available at the Way of the Masters site, but if they offer it, man, oh geez, it would be extremely embarrassing unless they cut it up and edit it to the nth degree. Brian and Kelly just devastated Comfort and Cameron on the issues that are available to watch at their site. There's a couple of other little blurbs so far at the abc.com site, and they show the same thing, and the audience really liked Brian and Kelly, up to the point where Kelly said that there was no evidence for Jesus, and the crowd boo-hooed her. Well, this just shows ignorance and the acceptance that the Bible and the holy texts have. The only proof that anybody can come up with, to my knowledge, is that Jesus existed, is the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible. So without using those three texts, I've seen nobody to be able to bring any type of real proof that Jesus existed. Now, after all, Jesus was a carpenter, and there should be some type of evidence, that he existed, that his work existed. I don't know, maybe he made crosses for a living for the Romans. I do not know. So, great job. Shout out to the RRS team. Rook was there, Brian, Kelly. Only Brian and Kelly were on screen though. But Rook was there to back him up with all of his knowledge. There was a couple other guys there. I don't know who they are. One guy was writing something for some paper on the East Coast. But they just did a great job, from what I've seen so far, of just devastating Comfort. Comfort had brought the premise that he was going to bring science, and nothing but science, to the table to prove the existence of God. And this made people quake. This made atheists wonder, what could this guy bring? What did a God come down and tap him on the shoulder and show him something that would reveal to the world how the universe was created? What could he possibly bring that he hasn't talked about before, or others haven't talked about before? Has he gotten away from the straw man argument? Has he gotten away from the arguments from ignorance? What could he possibly bring to the table? And I'm sure many other atheists were wondering the same thing. The answer is, he brought the Bible. He lied. He lied about what he was going to do and how he was going to prove God's existence through science. This shows, according to him, that he needs his God because he is such a sinner, because he lied. Just outright lied. It's hilarious that he can be so persuaded by his book and by his reasoning of trying to bring in the lie argument and the stealing argument, and he brings a lie in as a premise to debate these people. It's unreal. So go to abc.com. It'll be airing in about an hour, I guess. The whole show is 90 minutes, although there was supposed to be something that, I think it's ABC Nightline will air 13 minutes on the 9th. But the internet show should have the full 90 minutes. And this should be a lot of fun to watch. Straw man arguments abound. There's nothing new except to watch Cameron and Comfort's faces time and time and time again, where they have nothing to say and they don't know where to go with the argument. They do not have the intelligence to be able to work around, back out of, or even confront the argument head on. They either quote scripture, quote the Bible, straw man arguments, and arguments of ignorance. It's unbelievable. So people, go to ABC when you can and sign in, and you'll be able to debate. Add to the debate that's going on. Now be careful and don't get nasty. You say anything derogatory whatsoever, they will ban you. They've already banned me at the Blasphemy Challenge when that came in several months back when they had that aired. And I tried to prove, a lot of arguments back then, and I just called them Nazis because of their bannability. They didn't care for that, and they just banned me. So please go to ABC, do what you can. Also, I made a video challenging people to donate because it was National Prayer Day on the 3rd. So the month of May, I'm asking all atheists to donate something, and make sure that you tell the people that you're donating to that you're an atheist. If you're going to give blood, make sure they pull the needle out first. Then tell them you're an atheist. You don't want them to leave that thing in there too long. What I did was I bought a whole bunch of tapes for myself, DVC tapes, and I donated half of what I bought to American Atheists, and I already sent that out to them. I also go to Burger King a lot. What I do is I buy the dollar off coupon for the Happy Meal or whatever it is. You donate $1 to some children's charity, and you don't have to, you get $1 off on something. And what I do is I don't take the coupon. And I'm thinking about it, I really should. It's Burger King after all, they can afford it. But the girls, and I say that I'm an atheist, and the girls behind the counter, they don't know what an atheist is. And I say an atheist is a person that doesn't believe in God, but we do believe in helping others and give the buck. So that's a great way of spreading the altruism of atheists, and not to be egomaniacal or anything, or patting yourself on the back because you're an atheist doing this thing. Some people may think that way, but when they come up with that argument, if somebody confronts you with that argument, you just have to bring up then, why does the Salvation Army have to show that and show that they believe in God and promote their beliefs in God so fervently in order to take money? Why do Christian ministries, set up these ministries to go in places and then put ads on TV all over that they're Christian ministries? Why can't they just say that we're doing a good deed for mankind and leave it at that? No, they have to promote themselves. So promoting yourself, and especially in this instance, what we have to deal with and how we need to climb the ladder of acceptance in this country, in the USA. So it will help, eventually to bring our numbers up and to bring us some positive PR. So on that note, if you feel something's important, please rate and discuss it. So this is Leo, Atheist at Large. See y'all later.